so we ended up not going. I was completely disappointed. Take it out of your ear. So, sir, how would you say your first Olympics experience was? Hello and welcome back, you guys. Here are some clips from part 1 of our trip to Paris. If you haven't seen it already, be sure to go check it out. Link is also in the description below. Enjoy! Say good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. It is the next day and we're currently on our way to the Palace of Versailles. But what? Croissant. It's not like croissant. Anyway, we have tickets for 11 o'clock. My family's in the other Uber. I know yesterday after we left the Eiffel Tower, I didn't vlog for the rest of the day. We didn't do a whole lot. We really just finished. We just got back from the Eiffel Tower, got something to eat, chilled at the house for a little bit, and I went back to the store to return as baby carrier. And then me, Gio, and Hannah went out last night. So we had a good time. Gio keeps saying like he didn't really enjoy it that much. I had a great time. I can't party and let my hair down at home because there's people that I know and soldiers and stuff around. Last night wasn't as bad as Gio saying it was. I had a great time, and I haven't drank that long in a while, and I haven't woken up with like a slight hangover in a long time. So it was a good night. I would say like there's a lot of other places that have better nightlife, but it was still fun. I still had a good time. And now we're up 5 hours later to go to our reserved time slot at the Palace of Versailles. So that's what's on the agenda for today. Gio and I have an Olympic game tonight at 9 p.m. and it's 2 hours away. So we ended up renting a car instead of trying to deal with the subway and the train and all that. We're just gonna drive there. So I'm hoping everything will be smooth. The rental car was pretty cheap, so we're off to a good start, I guess. Yeah, tonight is basketball, and it'll probably end at around 11, so we won't get back home until probably 1 or 2 a.m. because of the drive back. So yeah, definitely capture some footage for you all of the palace and of the gardens outside. Hopefully I can get some good pictures, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Isn't it, Amora? Oh, take it out of your ear. Thank you. We're not even inside yet, and this is already amazing. Crazy. Waiting for her to take her picture. You guys, what's crazy? This palace is insane. The crazy part about it is I don't really like guided tours that much because you're kind of stuck. You're sort of stuck and bound to the tour and your group. And most of those guided tours are like between an hour or two. So I don't really like guided tours, but then again, you go through places like this and I just know that there's so much history behind everything that I like have no idea what I'm looking at. I just know it's beautiful. All the cool facts and history behind it all. So that's the only downside to not doing a guided tour. So went ahead and finished walking through the Chateau de Versailles, and it was lovely, absolutely lovely. I didn't get to like stroll through and walk through as long as I wanted, but it's okay because it's fine. This palace is huge, and Gio's hungry. I'm hungry. We have to go pick up the rental car for tonight in an hour. So actually, in less than an hour, and Amora's probably gonna get hungry really soon too. So yeah, this is how it is when you're traveling with the family. You have a lot of other people to consider, and you're not on your own time. So this is another reason why both Gio and I end up like traveling separately sometimes, because it's just a little bit difficult with having a little one. So made it out to the gardens though, and the garden is beautiful. I think our ticket included the garden, but I'm not gonna go in. Like I said, I'm kind of on a time crunch right now, so it looked nice, but probably would have been able to enjoy it if all of those factors that I just mentioned were not, we didn't have to consider that. So getting ready to head out now and probably go grab something to eat. Hello. It's 2 days later, y'all. 2 whole days later.
Same thing. I didn't vlog for 2 days.
So the last thing I vlogged was the day that we were supposed to go to our basketball game. Y'all have no idea. I was so disappointed. Bottom line, we ended up not going. Just didn't go. We did not go. We had trouble. So the same day we went to the Palace of Versailles, we were supposed to pick up the rental car at 1. We went to the Palace of Versailles on Saturday. We were supposed to pick up the rental car at 1. So we ended up going to the Palace of Versailles. We're supposed to pick up the rental car at 1 o'clock. That didn't happen because we were at the Palace of Versailles for too long. We were there by 11. We thought we would have time to do the tour or tour the palace and then go pick up the rental car at 1. But that didn't happen because there were a lot of roads blocked off for the Olympics. So it was a far walk to get back to the main street to pick up an Uber. By the time we would have got there, the Enterprise would have been closed. So we ended up not getting the rental car, which left us kind of like not knowing what to do. We didn't want to take the train. We would have had to take multiple subways and a train to get out to Pierre Maury Stadium, which was in Lille or something like that is the name of the city. But anyway, I ended up finding a rental car on Turo for 30 euro. So got the rental car. It took me an hour by metro to get out there, and then it took me an hour to drive back. By the time I got back to our Airbnb to pick up Gio, it was 7 o'clock, and we put in the address for the stadium and said we would get out there at 9:30, and the game started at 9. So we were going to get there just to end up being late for is it recording? Yeah, so I had to make sure it was recording. I was like, I'm just talking. We were gonna end up getting out there a whole 30 or 45 minutes late and like missed the entire game. So it would have taken us longer to get out there than we were even like there to enjoy the game. So we ended up not going. I was completely disappointed. Thankfully though, it wasn't a USA basketball game. It was like South Sudan and another team. Me, Gio, Hannah ended up going out that night, had a great time. If I have a few clips, I might go ahead and insert them. But yeah, we had a lot of fun that night. Then yesterday, which was the following day, after we were supposed to go to the basketball game, we didn't do much at all. We returned the car. Like I said, it was an hour out there, hour back. Yeah, it was just, yesterday was kind of a wash. We went to get something to eat, and it was kind of a chill day. So now it is Monday, August 5th, and we have not a tour, but we just got tickets for the Louvre Museum. So we're out here right now, and that's really all that we have planned today. I think the Tuileries Garden is out here as well. So once we leave the museum, we'll go out there. And yeah, after that, we'll probably just find a couple places to eat and chill for the rest of the day. So right? It's absolutely amazing in here. Like
the arches and stuff.
Like, look at this marble. One day I'll have marble in my house.
I want my house to be like just like this.
Right. Oh my gosh. The arches, the marble, the architecture, just everything. Y'all, it's beautiful in here. Like I said in the Palace of Versailles, though, I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of history behind some of these artifacts and paintings and like pretty much the whole museum. It's hard to follow guided tours, so we enjoy it more just walking through and admiring everything. So this is really beautiful. This place is huge. You could probably spend like a whole day out here just walking around looking at stuff. So yeah, it is really, really nice.
Y'all smart. Brittany, put the boat down.
All right, so we've left the Louvre. Not left the Louvre. We're outside of the Louvre. We left the museum part of it. Now we're getting ready to go to Le Cafe Marley. And it's supposed to be this cute little cafe right outside of the museum with a view of the pyramid. So yeah, getting ready to do that right now. And then we'll see what's next for the day. Good morning, you all. It's a new day. It is the last day before we leave Paris. We are at our final Olympics game, which is the track and field. We are 20 minutes late. However, I don't know if there are more events after the race that we were supposed to be here for. We'll see. Hopefully today will be a good time. Hopefully we'll get to see a couple of races.
China.
Guys, the Olympic Games, it's officially over. No, it was fun. It was a very, very fun event. We are officially done with all of the events that we booked, and yeah, it was a great experience. Still sitting here outside of the stadium right now, getting some Paris 2024 merch. So, sir, how would you say your first Olympics experience was?
It's been good besides you rushing.
Can you speak a little bit louder?
It's been good
please?
besides you rushing me. Normally I'm the one rushing and impatient, but this whole trip has been brief.
So the reason for that is because we were late for both of the events that we had scheduled. What do you have to say in response to that?
This was the other way around. It should be on me. Normally I get ready real fast and I'm like, Brittany, let's go. But you know, over the years, I've gained patience with that. So what I do, I take my time to get dressed because I know even if I am dressed, she's still not gonna be ready.
Okay, are you done?
No, you should have interviewed me. Because now, when you put the mic in my face, I like the mic. So
No. It's not your turn anymore. So what he said made absolutely no sense. If we have somewhere to be at a certain time and we pay for Olympic tickets, you would think, wake up, be on time, right? Wake up, help, be on time. But that's not the purpose of this interview. Purpose of this interview
Y'all tell
is
me
to ask you.
no. Y'all tell me if this makes sense.
1 hour later.
I asked you how your first experience was at the Olympic Games in Paris.
It would have been a lot better if you wasn't rushing me the whole trip.
I was not rushing you the whole trip. I like to be on time, and especially if we prepaid for something.
I like to be on time too, but this
Okay.
is the first time you've ever been on time.
Okay.
For anything.
So it's the first time I've been on time, and so you make us late. But again, we are derailing. Since he won't just
I
answer
make
the
us late,
question,
but she's making
since
breakfast
he
at
won't
8,
just answer the
like
question,
9:20.
my first Olympics experience was pretty epic. I'm a little upset that we missed our second Olympic event, the basketball event. But besides that, it was a very great experience. I'm glad we made it to Paris. I'm glad we got the chance to be here for almost a week and tour the city. And yeah, it's been amazing. It's been great. It's been a very surreal experience. Now, after being here, would love to try to get LA 2028 Olympic tickets. What about you?
I'm already in motion.
Okay.
I got a place to stay.
LA 2028 Olympic Games, here we try to come. And you know what? It might be perfect timing because if we go to Korea after this, by the time we leave, it'll be 2027, right? I then have to go to ILE, which is like the school to, it's like the PME for majors in the Army, if you know what that means. But anyway, when I get ready to become a major and get ready to get promoted, I have to go to this school. It's called ILE or CGSC, Command and General Staff College, which is will be somewhere in the States, possibly. There's actually a couple overseas, but which will possibly be in the States. And in 2027, late 2027 or early 2028, we'll actually be in the States, which is perfect because we can go to LA for the games. So we'll see how that all works out. Right now, we are getting ready to head to Sadel's at Kith and try to get their famous French toast. Well, I am trying to get their famous French toast. Yeah, we'll see what happens for the rest of the day and our last day here in Paris. I went earlier to see the Arc de Triomphe, went to Galeries Lafayette shopping mall, and then just walked that busy street, the street leading up to the Arc de Triomphe. I probably walked that street for probably 30 minutes or so. Now I'm finally back to the Airbnb and getting ready to go to the market, grab something to drink, go back, and then I don't know what my family's doing. We'll probably go grab dinner tonight, and then that'll be it for our trip. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later.